Hey guys, today we're going to be doing something we haven't done before,
We're going to stay overnight at a Love's RV stop.
and we're going to tell you exactly how it went.
Stay tuned.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Lori. In 2023, we sold our home and started our new adventure in full-time RV living. We're super excited that you're here joining us for our journey.
And while on our journey, we're going to share with you places we've been, adventures we've had, and tips and tricks we've learned along the way.
So come along with us.
We are
Living between mile markers.
So Love's has made it super easy to reserve an RV spot, and I think they've done an excellent job with its reservation system. Use the website link that we provided in the comments below to get to the reservations page. Once you land on it, you'll probably notice some locations are listed as RV hookups and some are RV stops. We'll get to what the difference is later at the end of this video, but both are super convenient. We're going to walk you through a reservation at the Cordele Georgia location because that's where we stayed. When the page loads, did you notice that the map of the park comes up on the right, which shows you which sites are available? Use the calendar picker to pick the dates of your stay. We're only going to stay one night. The park map has now changed and shows you a new set of sites that are available for those dates. Now we want to be a little more specific what kind of site we need, so we're going to enter some information to filter out what we don't want. We're going to choose a back-in premium site. There are 2 adults, and of course we have the doggos with us. We'll choose motorhome as our equipment. And under amenities, we're going to go ahead and choose 30 amp, water, and sewer. Check out the map of the park again. Now it's only going to show me the sites that meets my needs. If you click on the available sites, you'll notice that a picture of the site shows up on the left-hand side of the screen. I absolutely love this feature because it's easy for me to visualize where I'm going to be. Once I find the site I want, I click on the Continue button. You're going to get a pop-up message that basically says they reserve the right to move you to another site if they really have to. The next screen is the reservations details page. Here you'll enter your name, your email address, and check any boxes for any discount memberships or promo codes that you might have. Discounts are always good. Now click on the Continue button again, and that will take you to the payment detail screen, where it's going to ask you for all your credit card information and things like that. When you're done, you're going to get a confirmation email with a big button in the middle that says, "I'm here, check me in." Okay, so check this out. When you arrive, the first thing you're going to notice is the entrance and the exit is gated. This is all security, but we'll cover that later. There are 3 ways that you can check in when you get there. You can either use the gate attendant if there's one on duty, or you can use the kiosk that's outside of the gatehouse that you can use to check in, or you can use that big button that was in that email confirmation. It doesn't matter which way you do it. All 3 will result in getting a code for the entrance gate and your electric pedestal is turned on. Yes, I said your electric is turned on. The entire park is run on a computer system that monitors each site individually. So that means that when you check out at 11 a.m.,
you're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
now as an IT engineer, I think it's awesome that they are leveraging technology to keep their parks tight and efficient. Now, before we get back to the review, I just wanted to take a second to remind you all to not forget to like and subscribe below. And oh, don't forget to ring that bell too so you'll get notified whenever new videos drop. Alright, enough of that. Back to the review. Let's talk about the sites. We stayed in Site 3, which is pretty close to the front gate. I know. Why wouldn't you take a site that was further in? Well, that's because we were 20 steps away from the dog park, which comes in really handy. All of you dog owners out there know exactly what I mean. All of the pads are leveled concrete, and each site has a picnic table, a fire ring, and some even have a gazebo for their picnic table. In the center of the park, you'll notice all the pull-through sites. These are really nice too, especially if you're just bedding down for the night and don't want to unhook everything. As you can see, a lot of your Class A and big fifth wheels favor these sites, and as they should. This RV stop also has overflow parking for anything that you can't fit on your pad. Now let's talk amenities. I mentioned earlier that we picked our site because we were really close to the dog park. The dog park is actually 2 fenced-in areas, one for large dogs, one for small dogs. And there's a gate between them that opens up so it can be one large area. On the side of the gatehouse is the laundry room, where a wash and a dry will cost you $2.50 each. And next to the laundry, you'll find the public bathrooms and separate showers. These are really nice, and we found them to always be neat and clean. Dotted throughout the park are these community gazebos with gas grills in them for your use. I would think they would come in real handy if you're traveling with a large group or maybe a caravan of friends. And then after you're done grilling, mosey on over to the gas fire pit and sit around the fire with your favorite beverage while you watch the sunset. And no park would be complete without having a pickleball court for America's fastest growing sport. And finally, for those of you who have your kiddos, I present to you the splash pad. I mean, come on. What park would not be complete without a splash pad for your water babies? I mean, it didn't take long for my water baby to take advantage of it. Okay, so now on to all the previously mentioned stuff. I mentioned earlier that the entrance and the exit are both gated. The entrance takes your code during your stay, and the exit gate is operated by motion sense. So all you have to do is pull up to the gate, and it'll let you out. I think this is great. It keeps out those who are not supposed to be there. The other item I said I would cover is the difference between a Love's RV stop and an RV hookup. As you saw, the RV stop has a lot of great amenities with it. Think of the RV hookups as being a more stripped down version of what you see here. The hookup sites are generally located at the Love's gas stations themselves and have a lot less sites available. They don't offer all of the amenities that you have in an RV stop, but are still a great option, especially if you're just looking for a spot for the night to put your head down before getting back on the road to your destination. Okay, now that we've told you all that we can about a Love's RV stop, like in all the rest of our videos, we're going to give you one thing that we really liked about the park and one thing that we kind of disliked about the park. So we're going to go ahead and start with the dislikes. Now for me, as soon as we got there, I needed to run out for some groceries. So I got in the car and I pulled up to the gate and it didn't open.
So he sat there.
And I sat there.
And he sat there some more.
Until finally a neighbor came up and said, "You do know you're trying to go out the entrance. The exit is at the other side of the park." So it was a little bit of embarrassment for me, but if there was a sign on the back side of that gate that said this is not an exit, probably would have been a little better for me. So
my dislike is really no fault of Love's itself. They do cater to semis and truckers overnight and traffic like that. So we did hear a little bit of the traffic noise from the overnight semis with their generators on, but it was a nice night and we had our windows open. So I think that maybe if we had our windows shut and a fan running, we wouldn't have heard it.
Right. And there was a train track nearby. We did hear train whistles here and there, but nothing really disturbing.
Oh, and the RV park was separate from the Love's gas station portion by a little road. So it wasn't like the semis were right in the RV park itself.
Yeah, they were semi-adjacent.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I liked about the park, I've already mentioned before, is their reservation system. I really like the way that they work that. I like the way that the park is automated through technology. That's just me as being a technical geek. So
geek is right. My like is all of the amenities. I can't believe the lengths that Love's went to cater to us, RVers, campers, you know, for an overnight rest or even a couple days. The amenities were amazing. They had the dog parks, which, you know, Love's gas station has the dog park standard anyway, but they had this actually in the RV park itself. So they had one on the gas station side and they had one in the RV park. Then they had the splash pads. That was crazy. I don't know what other gas station RV park there is out there, but I can't believe that everyone would have a splash pad.
Right.
They also had pavilions set up with grills for you to use during your stay. They had a community fire ring. Loads and loads of amenities. Oh, and they had a dog wash in between the gas station and the RV park itself, where you could just pay, I think it was maybe $15-20 to wash your dog. And they had all the equipment there that you would need. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. So would we stay there again?
Absolutely.
So same here. So like I said earlier in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe below, and make sure you hit that bell to get notified for when we release any new videos. So we'll see you next time between mile markers.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
My dislike, was that really a fault of RV loves? Right outside of the park, in between the RV stop as well as okay, I'm ready. Stop.
I'm not doing anything. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.